Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For Isaac Brown and Jake Fennell, I'm Zach Austin. We're back here in Bearcat Gymnasium. Long Christmas break for everybody. Hope you had a good Christmas and a New Year's. And we're back here. First conference play for both teams after the break. Your Lady Bearcats, they hadn't played since the Danville game. That was, let's see here. Let me get it pulled up. That was, I want to say the 19th. No, let's see. That's the Charleston game, not the Danville game. December 19th, they beat the Lady Tigers of Charleston 62-31. Your Lady Cats are coming in on a 3-game win streak. So luckily, looking to, Jake, carry that over to a 4-game win streak right here tonight.
Yeah, your Lady Cats are led by number 5, Lee Swint, senior, 5'10" senior for the Lady Cats. She's been on fire so far this year.
Yes, she has.
Hard-working girl, and she's really stepped up in big moments throughout the year, through the early season. Then you got Carmen Kent, number 23.
Yes.
Layla Byram, number 10. Kara Miller, who was today elected the homecoming queen for the basketball homecoming here in a couple of weeks. She'll be number 13. And Lexi Franklin, Lexi Franklin, number 11. So Cats are an athletic group. Been blessed with a lot of athletes the last couple of years come through this Lady Cat program, and this year's been no different.
Yeah, a couple people watching South for the Lady Cats. Kent, she gets a lot of rebounds. Actually, I think last game we had, they was all relatively pretty even as far as rebounding and points. They just stripped the ball pretty good. Like you said, very athletic. They're facing a Paris team. They're coming on a 1-game lose streak. They lost to Mansfield 57-35 back on December 30th. But before that, they was on a 4-game win streak. I believe they've only lost, 2 games in conference so far this year.
Yeah, Paris, they're in a little bit of a rebuild phase. They have had a big senior Lady Eagles class graduate last year. They've replaced their coach. They've got a new coach. Coach Donald Hart left to take the head softball job in Greenwood. So it's been a change in who's in charge. And I talked to Jaden Wells, number 45 for them, a little bit ago, and she said that last game they didn't play up to the standards that they felt they should have played. So they said they're looking to bounce back today and give the Lady Cats all they've got.
And I figure they will, close. I think this would kind of be a little rivalry game, both in Logan County. And definitely they're wanting to bounce back and prove, last game they had a little hiccup, but, proving they're for real. They've got 6 sophomores on the team, 3 seniors and 2 juniors. So, like you said, rebuilding year for the Lady Eagles. Should be a pretty good game. Good kickoff here in about 2 minutes or so. We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Basketball. And we are back here at Bearcat Gymnasium. Fixing to get underway for your Lady Cats and your Lady Eagles. We do have basketball homecomings coming up here in about a week or 2. Like you said, Miss Miller, she's going to be the homecoming queen, number 13 for your Lady Cats.
Yeah, Kara, she's a girl that's come a long way with her skills down here. She didn't start until she was in 8th grade and had actually never played up to that point, I believe. And she's definitely come a long way and big, big piece to the team in her senior season.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game between the Paris Lady Eagles and your Booneville Lady Bearcats. At this time, we ask that you would please rise for the play of our national anthem. Cadence Freeman.
Here are your starting lineups for your Lady Eagles. Number 13, Perry. And number 15, that's going to be Freeman. She's 5'8".
22, Chloe. Number 45,
21 for the Lady Eagles is going to be Miss Forrest.
Number 22, Chloe Wells.
And then number 45, Miss Jaden Wells. She's going to be point guard for the Lady Eagles, point guard / guard. And number 25 is going to be Miss Bowman. Now for your Lady Cats.
Now the starting lineup for your Booneville Lady Bearcats. A 5'10" senior, number 25, Carmen Kent.
Miss Carmen Kent, the Lady Cats.
Senior, number 13, Kara Miller.
Miss Miller, she goes about 5'10", as well as Miss Carmen Kent.
Junior, number 11, Lexi Franklin.
Lexi, she's a junior for your Lady Cats. She's a pretty good little athlete, too.
Yeah, multi-sport athlete.
Layla Byron.
Layla right there, senior Lady Cat.
And a 5'10" senior, number 5, Lee Swint.
And Miss Lee Swint. Like to see her catch fire tonight pretty good, Jake, and just go out and make some threes.
Yeah, she's always a threat in multiple different ways. She attack you down low. She's a long, lanky kid. And then she's got the touch to shoot from the outside and drain a few threes. So that's just the offensive side. She's got those long arms that get in a lot of the passing lanes, deflect a lot of passes, and rebound machine. She's just an all-around athlete, man. Been a big player for this Lady Cat program since she was junior high. And finishing up her senior year here, looking to help push toward a conference championship.
Definitely, that's what Lady Cats are looking forward to, make it back to regionals and state. So, and it all starts right here with conference play. Lady Eagles get the tip. And it's going to be pass number 21. Rebounded by Miss Layla Byram.
Byram dishes up the floor to Swint, who decides to pull it back, flip it back up top. It's in the hands of Kara Miller, swings it over to Byram. Set up a play, skip pass over to Franklin. High post down to the low post into the arms of Swint, who draws the foul. she'll be going to the line for 2. It's a good start for the Lady Cats.
Very good start.
Foul's going to be on number 25, Presley Bowman. That'll be her first, team first.
Her first team foul, number 1.
First free throw was up, and it is in and out. Steps to the line, shoots, and the second one falls. The Cats take the early lead with the first basket, 1-0.
It's number 13 bringing it up the floor. That's Perry, and it's going to be stolen by Miller.
Miller got in there and deflected the pass
yeah.
down low, trying to force it inside to Bowman. Instead, it falls into the hands of Swint off the deflection, brought up floor, and just a wayward pass from Byram inside's a turnover and force up the floor into Wells' hands, and she's unable to get the basket to go.
Good rebound there by Miss Carmen Kent as Swint brings the ball up the floor across to Franklin. Miller's posting up across to Byram. Back up to Swint for 3. And it's just off the mark. We'll stay here with Lady Cats.
Yeah, ball was just off the mark a little bit, but that's excellent ball movement right there. Byram with the one additional pass to get it up to the top for Swint, who's able to get the inbounds pass on the quick look from Franklin for a 2-point basket, take the 3-0 lead.
That's going to be number 13, Perry, with the ball now for the Lady Eagles. She travels down to the corner, and it's going to be stolen by Swint.
Swint making her presence known early with the
Yes, she is.
2 quick baskets, forces it up the floor right there, just a little ahead of Byram. Out of bounds, ball will be for the Eagles. Nearly took out Glenn Parrish.
I was going to say, Glenn's going to have to watch out down there.
Cats come out in a press defense
nice job.
and get the early turnovers. It's passed over to Swint with one more pass to Franklin off the front of the rim, falls into the hands of Perry. Pushes it up the floor into the hands of Wells as she skips it across, and again it's deflected. Shot by number 15, Freeman, and rebounded by the Cats.
Miss Miller there, that's her first rebound of the night. Down low to Kent. Nice move, nice play, and one. Miss Kara Miller.
That's great ball movement, man. Hit the pass down low and that quick back cut. Excellent finish there by Miller.
I believe that was Kent with the assist.
Yeah, and again, the foul was on Bowman, so that'll be an early second foul call for her. She'll have to find her way to the bench for a good chunk of this half now.
Yeah, you definitely don't like to see that. You're, what are we, 3-4 minutes in? If that, and you already got 2 fouls, you hate to see that, you know, if you're the Eagles, Lady Eagles.
Yeah, that takes one of your big, she's one of their bigs down low.
Yeah.
Take her off the floor early, and then the Cats will look to attack that position until they can get her back out there. And then when they do, they'll attack it some more and try to get her to draw that third and put her in trouble for the rest of the game. So it's a good job. Game about to resume after the Paris 30-second timeout. It'll be their first charged timeout of the game.
Looks like number 4, Carter, is coming to the game for the Lady Eagles. Miller for the free throw. It is no good. Nice save by Layla.
Yeah, great job by Layla to chase it down. Cats are in business again as Franklin attacks the baseline. One skip pass out to the corner for a 3 from Byram is long. Rebounded by 21, that's Braley Force. Ball's pushed up the floor into the hands of Wells, who pulls the 3 up, and it is no good. Rebounded by Swint, but stolen, and it'll be the Eagles' ball.
I believe that was 15 on the, or not 15, yeah, 15, Freeman on the steal there.
I think it was, and right there, 13, yes, 13, Annabelle Perry. The shot falls no good. It'll be Booneville's ball out of bounds. Booneville with the early 5-0 lead with 5:20 left to go in the quarter.
Franklin's going to have the ball now. Passes over to Byram. She's looking back over to Franklin. Lady Eagles, Jake, look like they're in a 2-3 zone right now.
Yeah, it's a loose 2-3 zone.
Yeah,
they're allowing them to just dribble up top and no pressure up high.
trying to make them shoot that three, and the ball is knocked away. They give the steal to number 45, that's Wells, into number 13. Yeah, to bounce. Should be Lady Cat ball.
Yeah, Byram just tried to force a pass inside, get it into Swint's hands, and to attack a 2-3 zone, the big thing is to make a lot of skip passes,
Yes.
get them moving, one quick entry pass inside, and Cat's unable to get it there. Will, however, be Booneville's ball as Swint brings it back up the floor. 4:30 to go, 4:38 to go in the quarter. Ball is passed out to Franklin in the corner, back up top to Swint, who skips it back to Franklin for the three. A little off the mark, rebounded by 45, Jaden Wells, as she pushes it up the floor all the way, decides to pull it back out and kick it back up top, and the Eagles will set up a play. Skip back over to 45 as she attacks the baseline. And they're going to have a foul call on Booneville. Push will be on Kara Miller, her first, team's first.
Nice defense there by Miss Miller, but she's going to get her second foul call right there.
Yeah, second foul, and she's going to have to come off the floor right here, most likely.
Both teams with 2 fouls each.
Yeah, and it looks like that's going to be number 24, Lindley Garrett, coming into the game. It's the first free throw for McKaylee Carter.
Yep.
Goes through to finally get the Eagles on the board, 5-1, with the second free throw coming. It's up, and it is good as well to stretch the lead to a one-shot lead for the Cats. As Swint gets the pass and dribbles up the floor, looks down low to Garrett, who dishes it to the top to a wide open Swint, elects not to take the shot and skip it over to Franklin. Franklin's got it and passes it up for a shot to Swint.
Oh, and that looked pretty good.
In and out, doesn't go. Kent with the rebound, and it'll be off of her, out of bounds. Eagles ball.
Lady Cats in full court press here. Number 13 with the ball for the Eagles. Back over to 45. That's Wells down to 21. It's forced. Going to have a walk, I believe.
Yeah, just got a little ahead of herself. That's Bailey Forrest. She's a tall girl, 6 foot tall senior for the Lady Eagles. Just got a little ahead of herself there.
Swint's going to bring the ball up for your Lady Cats. Byram comes up top. She gets the ball. She's looking. Back over to Swint. Lee's looking to drive. Back up to Byram. Down low is intended for Miss Kent. It's going to be number 4 with the steal there. That's Carter. Let's see, that's 13. That's Annabelle Perry with the ball. Down to number 15. Got another walk. So, Jake, that's two trips in a row that the Lady Eagles have walked.
Yeah, well, the Lady Cats are putting a lot of pressure, getting a lot of pressure up high, stretching out the floor, and just forcing the Eagles to be a little out of sync and trying to get by. Took a little additional step there. It'll be Booneville ball.
Nice movement. Oh.
Good little dish back out to Franklin. Another shot goes up. Cats haven't been able to find the 3 ball yet. 0 for 4, I believe, on the game. Passes down to Kent, who has it deflected. Swint goes up with the shot, finds air, and it will be rebounded by 13. That's Annabelle Perry of the Lady Eagles, who pushes it up the floor into the hands of number 21. That's Braley Forrest. Back over to Perry as she dribbles up and looks back down low to Forrest, and is tipped away again. Rebound or stolen away by Carmen Kent as she pushes it up the floor into the hands of Franklin.
Franklin looks to drive. Nice bounce pass over to Garrett. And we call block.
I think it's going to be no basket on the floor.
Man.
The pass was perfect, but with the block call, it will negate it, and it'll be Booneville's ball still underneath the goal. The foul is on number 4. It's McKaylee Carter, her first, and the team's third.
Going to call a walk on Miss Layla Byram right there.
Again, just a little ahead of it there, get moving too quick, but the Paris ball as they inbound it into the hands of Perry. As she dribbles across the line. She's got 2 girls on her already with the half-court trap. Dishes it out to 45 for the long 3, and she gets the ball to fall to tie this game 5-5 in a relatively low-scoring quarter.
Yes.
That was a big shot.
That was a very big shot, deep shot. Oh, nice job there by Franklin. Tried to save it right there.
Yeah, that shot was by 25. That's Carmen Kent, who just looked to throw one up quick as an answer.
Yeah.
Didn't have enough on it, and the ball goes out of bounds. We've got a timeout charged to the Lady Cats. It'll be their first of the game as well, 30 seconds.
And we've got the band coming up here. They're going to be on the other side of the gym from us up top.
It's going to be loud in here.
It is going to be loud here in a little bit. Kind of reminds me in a way of Westport back when we played. Their gym was always loud with their band playing.
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome, yeah.
Reminds me of Hoosiers when you go in there.
Yes.
It looks just like the gym have on Hoosiers. Booneville and Paris back out on the floor after their time out as Booneville looks to calm it down, slow it down a little bit, and get some momentum going.
Paris is going to be inbounding the ball. And it's knocked away there by Byram. Number 45, that's Wells, pushes the ball up the court very quickly. Avoids the trap there by the Lady Cats. Into the corner. And she loses the ball. That's going to be number 4, that's Carter. Oh, nice save. That was almost out of bounds, but it's number 13. She stepped on the line.
Again, that's great defense there by the Cats, getting pressure up top and forcing them to have to play a game that's not quite theirs. And
right.
Booneville gets another turnover there as Franklin gets the ball and skips it up top to Garrett, who takes the three and is in and out. And lids on that basket so far tonight, having a hard time finding a shot. Paris now has the ball and is giving the ball to Carter up top, who nearly has it stolen away. Finds its way in the hands of Wells, who dishes it down to 21. That's Brayley Forrest. She misses her shot and gets her own rebound and is fouled. She'll go to the line for 2.
You always hate to see someone that shoots the ball get their own rebound.
Yeah, it's, not getting a block out or body on her. And unfortunate, that one goes against the Cats. So foul will be charged to Carmen Kent. Her first is the first free throw for Forrest, finds its way through to give the Eagles their first lead of the evening, 6-5. A minute 5 left in the quarter.
So far, Lady Eagles are 100% on the free throws with 4 of 4.
Yep, as that one falls for Forrest. Take a 7-5 lead. Good
nice
pass down low
from
Swint to Garrett.
That was blocked.
Yeah, it was blocked out of bounds off a force for the Eagles. It'll be Booneville's ball as Franklin inbounds it.
Got 54 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Swint with the ball down low, in the corner. Franklin for 3. Nice.
There you go. Sometimes it just takes one to get it going for the whole team. And finally, the Lady Cats able to find a basket to retake the lead 8-7. Ball is now on Paris' side into the hands of Force down low, attacks the basket and draws the foul. Will be on the floor. It'll be Paris Lady Eagle ball underneath. Foul is going to be charged to Carmen Kent. Her second in the last 30 seconds there is going to give her a little bit of trouble.
She's going to have to probably come out the start of this first.
And then there's a third. Unless we're... third on Kent. So she's going to have to come out for most likely the rest of the half here.
Yeah, more than likely. You're going to have Miss Angie Brown come in. She plays some pretty good roles coming in for your Lady Cats.
Yeah, she's a sophomore role player. Steps in where she's needed. She's done a good job up to this point.
Stolen by Layla Bauer right there, but stolen back by number 13. Oh.
Yeah, just a hustle foul there. Nothing. Just get your body moving a little quicker and you can get stopped.
Right.
That'll be the 6th foul for the Cats, as they've definitely had more go against them up to this point. That was on Swint, her first. Wells brings it down the floor, just a little out of control. She gets moving a little quick at times and loses control of it there. Got a jump ball, which will go back to Booneville with 11 seconds left, looking to get the last shot of the quarter.
Again, the shot clock is off. There's shot clock now in basketball. We've got 8 seconds left here in the first quarter. Franklin over to Miss Angie Brown. And
wayward pass.
yeah.
Nobody there, goes out of bounds as the time expires, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Your score, Booneville 8, Paris 7 in a low-scoring matchup of Logan County teams.
I muted it.
Do what?
I muted it real quick. They still
Whoa,
on.
they got loud.
Yeah, we got left.
Still on.
No.
Still on.
So we're back. Now that was muted. Your Booneville Bearcat marching band performing. At the end of the one, it's 8-7. Lady Cats over the Lady Eagles. Leading scorer for the Lady Cats is going to be Miss Lee Swin and Miss Franklin. They both have 3 points apiece, with Miss Layla Byram leading the team in rebounds with 3. And the big thing for the Lady Eagles is their free throws, Jake. That's what put them into the game, as well as that 3 by Wells. This is stolen by Miss Byram right there. Good pass to Miss Franklin, and count it.
That's a good start. Ball stolen the half-court line again with the intense pressure of the Cats. Ends up leading to a quick and easy layup. Start we were looking for. We got a block by Garrett. 24 stepping in off the bench and making her presence known early, as we got another layup goes up and missed by Franklin, rebounded by Byram, who dishes to Garrett and finds the bottom of the basket for an additional 2. 12-7 lead. Perry gets the ball and dishes it up to Wells as she crosses back to Perry. Looking to set it up, and the pressure proving to be rough for the Eagles. 13 gets the shot to go. That's Perry.
Swint just about got a hand on that.
Yeah, she does. That's a good little shot by Perry there from the baseline floater. Get that to fall to bring the score back to a one-shot game, 12-9.
Swint with the ball over to Byram. Layla passes back over to Swint, down to Brown. And it's going to be stolen by Wells. She's looking for the layup. Rebound by Layla.
May have got away with a little contact there on that.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Miss layup. Falls in the hands of the Cats as Layla Byram, as she brings it up the floor, dishes it to the corner, skip pass to Franklin. Franklin looks around, skips all the way across to Garrett with the one quick pass to Byram. Pushed away and stolen by Carter of the Eagles, who misses a layup, gets her own rebound and goes up and draws contact. Questionable call, but gets the call. Charged foul against Byram. That'll be her second and the 7th, bringing the Eagles into the bonus for the remainder of the half.
I'm going to say it'll be a 1-on-1 shot.
This one will be a 2,
Or 2,
since
I'm
it was
sorry.
on the shot, but from the rest on, the first free throw was no good. Finally got him to miss one on the line.
Yeah.
Good thing you finally said something to
I'm
jinx
glad
him.
I did. This is going to be Carter. She makes the second one. 1 of 2.
12-10 lead for your Cats with 6:05 left to go as Franklin brings it up and skips it to the corner to Brown, gets it back in her hands and goes over to Byram on the middle of the floor. Back over to Franklin as the Lady Cats look inside. Swint working down low. Franklin attacks the basket and dishes it out. Garrett's unable to handle it, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover on Booneville. Oh, and just a sloppy foul up top by Byram. Cats have found themselves in a lot of foul trouble today. They've got Swint to the bench, Miller at the bench with 2. We've got Lee on the floor still with 2. And then a sloppy one up top by Byram will be the first and the 8th team foul. 1-1. Shot is up and it is good. Rattles around and falls through. Brings her to her second one. Scores 12-11. 5:48 left to go. Second free throw is up and it is off the back of the rim into the hands of Franklin.
Looking to see if Franklin can hit another big three here.
Yeah, she's due. She hits 2 or 3 a game, it feels like. Swint unable to get going after that first little basket of the game for her. Look for her to find a few open shots as well as Byram attacks the baseline and has it stolen away on the pass by 21. That's forced. Back across half court into the trap. Trap has proved effective tonight. Paris is able to break it and get it to the corner into the hands of Wells, who fires off another 3, and it's no good into the hands of Swint. Swint brings it up the floor, attacks all the way to the basket,
nice
draws the
move.
Contact. Yeah, that's a good move there by Swint to draw the contact and get herself to the line. And sometimes when you're on an off shooting night, the big thing is if you just attack it and get to that free throw line and have a chance to take a break, get a wide open look. Sometimes that can change your game for you. Swint's first one finds the bottom of it. Add a point, and be 13-11 as we've got a sub coming in. That's number 1, Ronnie Tillery, coming on the floor for Byram, who appears to have a slight little limp, gimp in her step.
She come out fired up to start the second quarter. Oh!
Yeah, she did. Good job. Force gets the rebound on the missed free throw by Swint. Swings it all the way to the other side into Wells' hands, who skips it across. And the ball is punched away out of Carter's hands into Swint, who pushes it up the floor. Quick pass into Franklin's hands for the easy layup.
Very good eyesight. Floor general pretty much is Miss Lee Swint. Good rebound, though, by the Lady Eagles. That's 21. It's Forrest. She gets the rebound and the 2.
Yeah, gets that rebound off another quick three-point shot out of Wells. Can't let Wells get going, though, man. I've seen her play some games where she gets a lot of shots. As Swint fires one from the top of the key and gets it to fall and stretches that lead to a 5-point lead, 18-13 with 4:07 left to go. Eagles pushed up the floor into the hands of Forrest up top. Pass down low to 13. That is Perry, who gets the hook shot to go for 2. And she has got one. That's Braylee Force down on the floor, injured, holding her leg.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Basketball. Back here at Bearcat Gymnasium as number 21. That's going to be Miss Forrest being helped off for the Lady Eagles. You hate to see that for them. She's playing pretty good in this quarter. She's got 4 points and oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. She's got 2 rebounds and 2 points in this quarter alone. She's got 3 points total and 4 rebounds so far tonight.
Forrest is coming. Now that talked to somebody, sent me a message. My wife sent me a message that worked over there in Paris that she recently had knee surgery.
Oh.
So coming off, that makes it a little bit worse there. Hopefully she's all right.
Yeah.
Franklin fires up a 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by, that's 15. She's who come in for us, Cadence Freeman. Paris has got it with a shot by Perry, goes up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Swint. She pushes up the floor. Quick pass up the middle to a wide open Garrett, who's able to go up and draw the foul and get the basket to fall. That'll be an and one. Attempt at the 3rd point coming up. That's a foul on 45. That's Jaden Wells. It'll be her first.
Yeah.
Just the first of the evening for Wells, but it will be the 5th team foul. As Garrett's able to get the basket to fall, stretch the lead to 21-15 with 3:18 left to go in the half. Paris looking to get it up across the floor with that half-court pressure. Proved to be difficult at times, able to get it across right there.
Oh, good job there by Franklin. She steals the ball. She pushes the ball up the court. 3, no good. Good job, though, by Garrett. Over to Carter now.
Carter, she don't have the numbers. Look, slow it down a little bit. Sometimes you feel like you've got to go in basketball, and slow it down, get some time. That's what she does there. Is a 3-point attempt from Bowman is no good. Rebound by the Cats as they push it back up the floor into the arms of Franklin and Swint, back and forth to one another. Dishes it down low. The 3-second in the lane call charged against Garrett. A call that you could probably see on every single possession.
Yeah, honestly,
if
yes.
you wanted to. Sometimes it's 3 seconds, sometimes it's 30.
Guess it just depends on who you got that night.
Yeah. Hard to, got a lot going on. It's hard to watch for all the time.
It really is. 3 again by Wells. Rebounded by Ronnie Tillery. Her first rebound of the night. Swint pushes the ball up the floor. Lee's looking now. Passes over to the corner to Brown for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wells.
Shot was long there. Falls into the hands of Wells. She's dishes it over to Perry, bringing it up the floor. Pass down to the key. Carter skipped to the corner and back up top to Wells, who fires off another 3, and she is short again. Just unable to get one to fall so far tonight. Ball's pushed up the floor. Swint's got it up the top. Swung back over to Brown, who skips it up to the top of the key.
Oh, nice.
3 by Garrett, just a little short. Rebound by Wells of the Eagles. Minute 25 left to go in the half. Booneville holding on to a 21-15 lead as Franklin's able to steal another one away and go up for the layup. Draws a lot of contact, no call, but does get the basket.
She's got 6 points this quarter. We'll have a full timeout, looks like, by the Lady Eagles. It's your Lady Cats, Jake. They're up 23-15 with 1:10 left to go here until halftime.
Yeah, this half has looked a little, or this quarter has looked a little more to speed of what we would expect. A lot more intensity.
Right.
Had a few shots fall that first quarter. Somebody forgot to take the lid off of it. Unable to get one to fall, but this has been a little bit better.
And I tell you what, we'll take a little break and be right back. You're watching Lady Cat basketball. And you're back here at Bearcat Gymnasium after the 1-minute timeout by the Lady Eagles. They're trailing right now 23-15 to your Lady Cats. Looks like Miss Layla Byram's back into the game for the Cats. She's the only one applying pressure right now. It's number 13 with the ball. That's going to be Perry. Up the floor, number 25, and it's good. That's Bowman.
Bowman snuck out the back. Nobody noticed her back there, and she's able to get the easy layup, cut into that lead. Cats look to answers. Ball swung back up top to Franklin, who skips it to the far corner into Brown's hands. Back to Swint, back to Brown, back to Swint. Dribble around, dishes up to the top corner to Franklin, who takes an additional step there. They don't like when you do that.
No, not really.
Travel call. Be a turnover for Franklin. Falls back into the Eagles' hands with a 10-second difference on the shot clock. 8-second difference.
Oh, nice
It doesn't
job
matter.
on
It's
Miss
turned
Byram.
back over to Booneville. Swint takes it up the floor. Now there's a 2-second difference. Swint doesn't want it. She fires off a 3. Rebounded by Garrett and then stolen away, and it'll be Eagles' ball. Whew.
Now
Moving
Lady
quick.
Cats with the ball. 20 seconds left to go here until halftime. Franklin looking for the last shot, seems. It goes off her foot. We'll call a foul against Wells. That's going to be her second foul of the night and 7th team foul.
I'm not sure what the call was there.
I'm not sure
Didn't
either.
see a lot, but we'll take it.
Oh,
Just fires it out. And that's been the story of both teams today.
It really
Just
has.
A little bit of
you
the
say-
intensity that you're looking for is there, but
Right.
it's just a little out of control. That'll
Yeah.
be something that perhaps Coach Tim Goers will talk about at halftime as Bowman attacks it and it is no good. Had a second chance shot by number 15. That's Cadence Freeman, who come in for the injured Force. Her shot falls, no good, and that will bring the end of the half. Your score, Booneville Lady Cats 23, Paris Lady Eagles 17. The 8-minute halftime coming up.
And we're back here at Bearcat Gymnasium. Your leading scorer for the Lady Eagles is going to be Wells, number 45, and number 21, Forrest. They both have 4 points each. Forrest had 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and 1 block. Wells had 2 steals and a rebound. For your Lady Cats, you're going to have Franklin's going to be your leading scorer with 9 points. I don't know what the whistles. Franklin's your leading scorer, 9 points, 2 rebounds, 2 steals, followed by Swint with 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Layla Byram's don't have any points, Jake, but she's got 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals.
Yeah, she's been all over the place defensively tonight. She's a couple of steals she's not credited for there. She's also been heavily involved in with the pressure and stuff like that. So she's had a good game, even though it doesn't necessarily show up on the offensive stat sheet.
Right.
There's a good look by Byram right there
nice.
inside as Franklin gets the hometown roll, gets it to fall in. And it'll be a quick strike for your Lady Cats to extend the lead to 8, 25-17 with 7:30 left to go. As Wells attacks the baseline, dribbles all the way around, decides to keep it, and forces a pass that's stolen by Franklin. Nearly took it out of bounds and had to throw something up, and Franklin's able to come up with it.
Down to Byram. She passes it in to Miller. Nice shot by Miss Miller.
Back-to-back assists right there for Byram, helping find her way back on that offensive sheet there. It's 2 good looks inside, good 2 putback plays there for Miller.
Gives Layla around 5 assists for the game tonight. Be kind of cool to see her get a double-double, even though she may not get, a point. That'd be kind of odd.
Yeah, you don't see that often, but it does happen as Swint gets the missed shot and takes it down the floor and is charged with a charging call. So it'll be Paris ball, turnover on Swint. It'll be her third personal foul, first team foul of the half for the Cats. 6:40 left to go. It'll be Eagle ball as they bring it up the floor. And
another walk.
Yeah, finds the hands of Freeman, who just gets a little ahead of herself, takes an extra hop. Gives the ball back to Booneville with a 10-point lead.
Swint's going to bring the ball up the floor. 6:34 left to go here in the third quarter. Cats do hold a 10-point lead as Leah's coming up to the 3-point line. Fakes the shot over to Layla. Back up top. 3 for Swint, and it is good. Gives her 10 points on the night.
Yeah, Lee Swint assisted once again by Layla Byram right there. That'll be her third in about as many trips. Good job as the Cats look to extend their lead once more with the steal. Ball falls into Swint's hands, skips it ahead to Byram and makes a great save in the corner and dribbles it up, looking to set something up here. And had a lot of long passes. We need to back it up, take a deep breath, set something up. Still got 20 seconds in the shot clock. She skips it to the corner into Byram's hands, who looks down low, and it'll be off of Garrett, out of bounds. Lady Eagle ball.
5:45 left to go here in the third. It's almost like a game of hot potato. It hit like 4 hands right there.
Yeah, and that's been the deal. I like the quick passes, but sometimes you get moving a little too quick, and that's been the case at times here. But and again, right there on the Eagles, just a little too quick moving. That'll be charged. That will be yes, Michaela Carter will be given the turnover on that as Booneville has the ball as Swint carefully walks it up the floor. And has a great look right there. And that was set up from the 3 or 4 previous plays. She dribbled to the side like that and kick it to the corner. Girl got a little ahead of herself, tried to jump that pass, and she looked inside to Miller for an easy bucket.
Number 13, Perry with the ball for the Lady Eagles. She passes down the side to Carter. It's going to be off her hands, and the Lady Cats are going to have the ball. The Eagles are going to take a timeout here, Jake. 32-17, your Lady Cats hold the lead right now with 5:01 left to go here in the third quarter.
It's been the start that you would like to draw up for the Cats this half as far as offensively goes. I can't remember exactly where we were at. Was it 25-17 at the half? So 7 quick points right here to start the quarter, start the second half. And a lot of that's just being good looks down inside.
And
you know.
good decisions,
I think Miller's got three different layup shots down there. We had the 3-ball up top from Swint. Good start to the quarter for your Lady Cats. Players jog back out on the floor here after that Paris Eagle timeout. It'll be Lady Cat ball underneath their own goal.
And we'll see what Paris decides to do here when they come out here on defense. Lee is going to be bringing the ball up. Garrett's going to be on your low block on the left-hand side. Miller on the other. Over to Layla again, down in the corner. Back up to Swint. 3, and it's no good. Rebounded by Garrett. Back up top for Swint, back in the corner. Byram down low to Garrett. Swint with the ball. Nice drive and layup by Swint.
Great ball movement again, man. Just being patient, getting the open shot. Swint's able to drive it in for the easy bucket. Extend the lead 34-17 as the Cats are looking to pull away.
3 by Perry is no good. Rebounded by Swint. They'll call a double dribble.
Yeah, she tried to throw it up the floor and just lost her handle on it. And picked it up, tried to get away with it, nearly did. I think the official had to be talked into it.
Yeah.
But it was the correct call, so it'll be a turnover on Swint and Paris ball. As Perry takes it and swings it over to Freeman. I'm sorry, Wells on top. Wells, she's got that long hair, covers up.
Yeah, she does. Knocked away by Byram. Garrett.
Should have a foul on the floor there.
Yeah.
Charged to Wells. She come in hot trying to get it. Nope. Looks like the timeout come first.
Ooh.
So that'll be a Booneville timeout. 30 seconds.
Maybe.
So did everyone else. Quick timeout there, charge to the Bearcats. 10 seconds remaining on that. It'll be their ball over on the side. Booneville crowd, home side.
Got a pretty good turnout here, Jake.
Yeah, we really do. This is exciting to see, man, which I know a lot of them over there are Paris fans. But,
right.
you know, when I played, I always liked when the visitors brought a lot of fans over here.
Made it fun.
Yeah, it made it fun.
We always had some jawing going on.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
That's
part
just part
of
of
it.
the, part of the game, part of the atmosphere.
Yep, I liked it that way. I like this wood floor too a lot better than that.
That rubber floor, yeah.
Clay one we used to play on.
Swint with the ball. Over to Franklin. Franklin back up top now. Franklin looks to drive, loses it. Say it's a pass to Garrett. Rebounded though by number 13. That's Perry down to Carter. And not able to get the ball.
Just kind of took a little weird angle. Ball got passed behind her and unable to get turned. And fortunate for the Cats, the pass was offline there. And Booneville's ball on the turnover. Swint brings it back up the floor, walks it across. Here's we're back into the 2-3 defense. Or it's hard to tell what it is. It kind of looks a little bit like a 2-3, but I think it's a poor man actually.
Yeah.
Carter gets her shot deflected right there by Swint. It's a great job as Byram pushes it up the floor. The 3-ball up, and it gets the home bounce by Lexi Franklin. That's number 11, and her second 3 of the game, I believe.
Yeah, second 3. That's her 5th point of this quarter alone.
Perry takes the 3-point shot and matches it. That's
shot.
a good little shot there, and they finally get something going in this half. Booneville had stretched the lead to 20 before giving up the quick 3 there.
Calling a walk, and I don't really agree with that one there. I will say that. She had her foot set on, I don't know. Anyways.
Yeah, I was looking up at the scoreboard trying to do some quick math. I didn't see it.
Right.
Either way, it'll be a turnover. Ball's into Wells' hands. He fires up a quick 3, and it's way off the mark. Rebounded by Franklin. Franklin brings the ball across half court. Dribbles it. It's good little screen there by Miller as Franklin dribbles around with the left-hand layup. Draws the contact, and that'll be 2 shots at the line.
Be Miss Perry's second team foul this half.
That's a great job right there by Franklin to get what she was, or take what she was given there.
Right.
She went across the low post defender there, jumped the pass, and she was able to take advantage of that and squeeze down low for the opportunity for two here. First one was no good, but the second does fall. Lady Cats with 38-20 lead with 2:23 left to go in the quarter.
Cats have scored 12 points this quarter compared to the Eagles' 3.
Ball is stolen by Swint right there and pass up the floor into Miller's hands, who dishes it to the corner for a quick three. No good, and bounces around and rebounded by the Cats. That's number 11, Lexi Franklin. Now is the ball in the corner. Dribbles
Nice
inside,
drive.
athletic move, no good, but it's rebounded by Kara Miller, who puts it in and draws the contact. She'll go to the line for one. Great job by Miller to work right there, and a great take by Lexi to dribble in right there and get a good opportunity.
Very good opportunity. Miller, that's her 6th point of the quarter, and now gives her 8 points total for the game.
Basket was good, but I believe Miller stepped over the line.
So
That'll be a lane violation.
Yeah.
No shot. The score will remain 40-20. Cats are off to a 20-point lead here in the third after opening it up in this quarter.
Cats look like they're in a 2-3 zone, I guess you could say. Nice move there by Wells. You got Miss Carmen Kent back into the game for your Lady Cats. Good to see that. She's back in the game.
Moving a little too quick over here on this end of the floor. Byram's pass is just out of the reach of Miller, and it ends up going out of bounds. It'll be a turnover back into Paris's hands. 1:25 left to go in the quarter. Ball's passed up to Carter, who dishes it out for the three-point attempt for Bowman. Rebounded, offensive rebound by Perry as she gets the second attempt to go. 40-24. Minute 5 left to go.
She scored all the Lady Cats, or not Lady Cats, Lady Eagles points this quarter. Nice drive there by Franklin. Miller with the rebound. She gets the rebound again and finally makes it. There you go. Miller's having a quarter. She's got 3 rebounds and 8 points in this quarter alone. She had to sit out. She was in foul trouble. Her and Miss Carmen Kent were in foul trouble at the end of the first half. Stolen there by Swint.
Yeah, Carter looked to take that baseline there and ran out of room, had to heave it up. It's a turnover. Pass to the corner to Franklin, who's just had a little off night shooting, unable to get many to go. Eagles have a lady up the floor wide open, but they don't catch her. Ball's into Perry's hands as she dribbles. Pressure applied by Franklin. She gets the corner, passes it over into Freeman's hands, dishes out to Carter for the three-point attempt, and it's off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Byram. 6 seconds left to go as Byram pushes it up the floor. 3 seconds on the clock, dishes it to the top to Miller, who takes a three, and it is no good. That'll bring us to the end of the third quarter with your score: Booneville 42, Paris 24.
We'll take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Lady Cat Basketball. Back here, Bearcat Gymnasium here. Kara Miller, Jake, she went off that quarter for 8 points and 10 points total. 4 rebounds on the game. Franklin, she's got 14 points. And then Lee Swint, she's going to have 15 points, as well as, let's see here, 5 steals And counting this up as I'm telling you, folks. 4 rebounds. And then she's going to have 3 assists at the end of the third quarter.
Start of the fourth quarter here. Perry had a lot of pressure applied up top, forces it down low, and the Carter just out of reach. Does go out of bounds. It'll be a Booneville ball on the Paris Eagle turnover. In the fourth quarter here, we're up 18 points, Lady Cats are. Swint dribbles it across half court and looks down to the corner. Got Carmen Kent working hard down low, gets the pass, dishes it back out up top to Byram. Dribbles it around. 12 seconds left on the shot clock. Franklin with the open look and gets it to go. 3 left to go.
Lexi's third 3 of the game. 3 by Wells, and Swint with the rebound. Up the floor.
Holding up, and it bounced off the backboard into the hands of Perry, who's got it down on this end of the floor. Finds the hands of Freeman, number 15, who gets it to go and draws the contact. So it'll be 1 free throw coming up. Foul's going to be on 25, Carmen Kent. That'll be her 4th. And Carmen spent the majority of this game in foul trouble.
Yeah, she has.
She's a big player for your Cats.
She didn't play pretty much the whole second quarter.
Yeah, and just came in halfway through the third.
Yeah.
So Kent now playing with 4 as the free throw. It's no good. Falls into the hands of Swin as she passes up top into the hands of Miller. Swings it over to Byram, looks up top to Franklin, who pump fakes a 3-point shot and attacks the basket.
Nice
Gets a good
drive.
look, just unable to get it to go. Falls in the hands of Miller and gets it to go. And Miller's done a great job on the offensive boards tonight.
She's got 5-6 rebounds on the game, 10 points. Yeah, she's having a good game.
Yes, she is. Pass over to Wells, who looks down low to Perry. Good look, unable to get the basket to go. Falls in the hands of Swin as she pushes it up the floor. Ahead to Franklin, who gets another look and draws a lot of contact.
Yeah.
She'll go to the line there for 2 shots. The foul will be on number 25. That's Presley Bowman, I believe her 4th.
Yeah.
And 3rd of the half for Paris.
Both teams with a lady in foul trouble. Franklin.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, you good, you good.
First free throw is no good. In and out. Falls to the right as Lindley Garrett comes back in for the
Probably the remainder.
4th foul, yeah.
Most of the quarter, I would think.
Probably most of the quarter. Carmen will find her way back in as the second free throw falls through. Scores 48-26. Pass way up ahead the floor to Wells, whose feet get moving a little quicker than the rest of her body. Travel call.
There's been quite a bit of travel calls
tonight. A whole
tonight.
lot, and that's just moving too quick, man. So you got a plan, but little happy feet.
Swint brings the ball up the floor. It's guarded by Perry. Over to Byram on the wing. Down low. Nice move by Swint. No good. Gets her own rebound, you could say. Back up top to Franklin. She drives. And count it. And a foul there on Perry.
That's funny. She goes up with her left hand and just gets hacked in the face and gets it to go. She's a heck of an athlete, man.
She is.
She's been a special one to watch. Only a junior for your Cats,
Yeah.
so she'll be around one additional year after this one as she goes to the line and gets it to no, it goes in and out. We've got a technical foul. Yeah, we've got a technical foul to the Paris coach. Not sure what the argument would possibly be, but
I'm not sure either.
gets it anyway, so that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Lady Cats have elected to have Lee Swint shoot them.
First one's good for Miss Lee Swint. She's going to be shooting the second one here, and it is good as Miss Lee Swint nails both of the free throws. And the Lady Cats should get the ball, if I remember correctly. Be passing it in over here, the home side. Miss Miller will be. Franklin with the ball now. 5:36 left to go here in the ball game. Franklin looking. Passes to Miller. Miller wasn't quite expecting it. It's going to be off the feet. Should stay with the Lady Cats here. Carter slow to get up.
Yeah, they need to come take a look at her.
Yeah.
She's limping around a little bit. I think she's okay, just maybe got twisted up a little bit once she went to the ground. This will be Booneville's ball on the side, taken out by Byram, who dishes to the top to Franklin. Swings over to Garrett, to the corner to Swint.
Yep.
Dribbles it around up top, chooses to go back down low and fires up a shot. No good. Offensive rebound again by Kara Miller, who gets her own offensive rebound, so 2 there. But forces or causes the turnover.
Blocked by Miller. Oh. I'll call a block. I don't call a foul.
Got
on
a
Layla.
block call on Layla. That's going to be her second and the third foul for your Lady Cats. 5:09 left to go. Scores 52-26 with Carter at the free throw line to attempt the 2. First one is up and in and out, no good.
Carter's, I believe, she's made 2 free throws tonight for the Lady Eagles.
Her second one is up and it is good. Perfect shot, falls through, 52-27. Swint with the ball in her hands now, brings it up, walks it up across half court, taking her time.
Franklin with the ball now up top. Crossover, drives down the lane. Nice move. Layup's good by Miss Franklin.
They've had a hard time stopping Franklin tonight,
Yes,
attacking
they
the basket. And right there you can tell that the effort on the defensive end is getting a little sloppy. A lot of girls standing straight up, and
Yeah.
that's what allows Franklin to just go through. But right there, you've got a great block by Perry
Yeah.
on another Franklin attempt for 2. As she dishes to the corner into the hands of 25. That's Bowman who gets the basket to fall. Bowman, playing with 4 fouls, is able to come up with a 3-point shot, score 54-30 with 4:15 left to go.
Sparks some life for the Lady Eagles right now. Over in the corner, I believe that's going to be a pass down to Franklin. That was from Miss Byram. Should stay with the Lady Cats here.
Yeah, poked away by the Eagles, or Lady Eagles there, and punched it out of bounds. So that'll be a Booneville will retain possession here as Ronnie Tillery, number 1 for your Lady Cats, comes on the floor for Byram. Byram, who's had an excellent game
Yes.
up to this point, not necessarily shooting the ball, hasn't
Right.
taken a lot of shots, it
No,
doesn't
she
feel
hadn't.
like, but she's made her presence known in a lot of different ways. As Miller works down low. I'd like to take a little credit for something. I recruited Kara Miller to play basketball when all she wanted to do was be in the band.
Hey,
now
there
look
you
at
go.
her. She's turned into a special player, man.
Yes,
She's
she
been
has.
fun to watch. It's been fun to watch her grow. So Miller will go to the line here.
This will be Bowman's 5th foul, Jake, on the game. She'll be out of the game. And the Lady Eagles are going to take a timeout, a full timeout. We'll take it with them. 4:03 left to go here in the ballgame. Lady Cats are up 43-30. You're watching Lady Cat basketball. Back here at Bearcat Gymnasium, the Lady Cats right now, they are up 54-30 over the Lady Eagles of Paris with 4:03 left to go here in the ball game. Miss Kara Miller, she's got 10 points and 8 rebounds on the night. Her first free throw is good. Miss Miller to attempt her second free throw here. And count it. Miss Miller 2 of 2. Will have 12 points on the night and 8 rebounds. Just need 2 more rebounds. She'll have a double-double. 3:56 left to go in the game. Over to Carter. She drives down the baseline. And we'll call a foul on Miller. And it'll be her 4th personal foul, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, that's her 3rd foul of the game.
Be her 3rd foul, team's 4th.
Team 4th, yeah.
So Wells will take the ball out underneath. She dishes down low in the hands of Carter. Ball's on the ground. We've got a jump ball called, and we'll go to Booneville. It'll be White's ball, Booneville's ball. 3:49 left to go in the game.
You can Miss Tillery there with the hustle to cause that and get the jump ball here for your Lady Cats. Miller's going to be passing it in. Wells is going to come out. She's kind of had a quiet second half, Jake. Kind of surprising.
Yeah, she's thrown up a lot of shots tonight and just unable to get very many of them to fall.
Right.
And looks to me like this Paris team revolves around her getting open looks and getting opportunities. And when you can't get them to fall, it's just going to be a rough night at times.
Right.
So and that's, unfortunately for Paris, been the way things have been tonight. Got 15 seconds left on the shot clock as Tillery has it and dishes it to the key to Swint. 8 seconds on the clock. Swint dribbles around looking to get her shot. Step back 3 is blocked and finds its way into the hands of Perry as Perry elects to dribble it herself up the floor.
Perry's, I believe, 2nd block shot of this quarter.
The ball is thrown out of bounds off the hands of number 4, Michaela Carter of Paris. Just took her eyes off of it. Snuck through her hands there, so it'll be a turnover, and Booneville will get the possession back as Swint gets it and elects to just walk it up the floor, nice and easy. You've got a 26-point lead here. No sense in pushing the agenda. Take some time off the clock and try to get an open look.
Right, you got 2:48 left to go here in the ball game. Ronnie Tillery over in the corner with the ball down low to Miller as Miller count the basket. Give her 14 points on the night.
Yeah, it's been a great showing tonight by Miller, man. That's just another example of it. Got a good attempt or a good look at the shot and able to get it to fall.
Got some trap going on up here by the Lady Cats. Across the floor, stolen by Miss Lee Swint. Over to Franklin and count it.
This is to go, and that should get us into the mercy rule there. We've got a 30-point lead now, 60-30. For your Lady Cats, and we've got a timeout on the floor charged to Booneville, and I think this is just a timeout to get your subs in.
Yeah.
That looks like what it's going to be here. We've got a few new girls coming onto the floor, including for the first time number 22. That's J.J. Keats.
Glad to see Miss Keats. Her dad and Mr. Chuck Hayes is on the radio on the Sports Brew. Paris actually has their radio crew here, so you got two crews from the Sports Brew doing the game as well as us. And just kind of thrown up, it's rebounded though by Miss Tillery. She takes the ball up the floor looking. She kind of stutter steps, goes over into the corner. 137 left to go. And ball stolen by number 11 originally for the Lady Eagles. We don't have an 11.
Yeah, I don't have number 11 on my roster either. So we'll call her 11.
We'll call her 11. The end to Miss Tillery here with 1:15 left to go here in the ball game. She drives. She's looking double teamed by the Lady Eagles, and it's going to be stolen by number 5 for the Lady Eagles. So that's number 5. We don't have 5.
They've got a number 1 on the floor, and we don't have it either.
No.
So a lot of unrostered or unnamed girls on their roster. These subs toward the end, I guess. And ball is stolen away by Garrett into the hands of Brown, who misses the look at a layup there. Offensive rebound by Garrett, who dishes it out to the corner. You have a 3-point basket go in by J.J.
Yes.
Keats, number 22. That's a good-looking shot.
That was a good-looking shot. Her dad's super excited over here, up here in the stands.
30 seconds to go. We've got a ball out of bounds on the side. It'll be Booneville's possession once more. And this will probably, Paris's possession.
Right.
Once more, 63-30 with 18 seconds to go.
And it's stolen by Miss Angie Brown. Just hurls it inbounds as she's fallen. 10 seconds left to go here on the clock.
Dishes it to 11, who takes it up the middle. Isn't able to get it to go, and that will be the end of the ball game as it goes out of bounds with your final score, your Booneville Lady Cats 63, your Paris Lady Eagles 30.
We'll take a little break. I'll tally up the stats and give it to you here in a minute. You're watching Lady Cat basketball. And we're back here at Bearcat Gymnasium. Some final stats for your Lady Cats. I just tidied up the Lady Cats, folks. Trying to get set up for the boys' games here. But leading scorer for your Lady Cats on the night. Here we go. It's going to be Miss Lexi Franklin. She finished with 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 steal, followed by Lee Swint with 17 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, and 6 steals. Miss Kara Miller, who's going to be your homecoming queen in a couple weeks. She had 14 points and 6 rebounds. Lindley Garrett had 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Layla Byram, she didn't get on the board as far as points goes. She had 7 rebounds, though, 6 assists and 3 steals. Very, very key points in the game that kind of helped get the Lady Cats a Mercy Royal win. Your starting lineups for the Paris Eagles here. But before I'll tell you here in a second. Number 0 is going to be Bradley. Number 5 for the Eagles is going to be Edwards, followed by number 14 is Santos. He goes 6 foot, followed by number 21 is Muldrow. He's 6'2". He's a senior. Then number 24 is Wells. He's a 6'2" senior as well. Your Lady Cats, though, real quick, their next game will be January 10th at Two Rivers is where that game will be. The Lady Cat Eagles, or Lady Cat Eagles, I don't know if that's a thing there, Jake, but Lady Eagles' next game will be at Hackett. That's January 10th as well. Now for your starting lineup for your Booneville Bearcats, number 5, that's Jace Washburn, the sophomore. Noah Harrell, another sophomore for your Booneville Bearcats, number 14.
Noah Harrell.
And Coulter Fisher, that young man right there, he's got some hops. I was impressed with the last game we did.
Number 13, Braden Ferguson.
Braden Ferguson is one of the seniors here on the team for your Booneville Bearcats.
Number 4.
And then number 4, C.J. Johnson. Fixing to get underway here. Oh, man. Here we go. Booneville Bearcats, last they played Charleston, and Charleston just had a night. The Cats kind of had a little off night, I guess you could say, Jake. And the Charleston Tigers are a very athletic group. But they fell to that one. And we'll see if they can rebound here and get a win. As your Cats get the ball, Ferguson with the ball over to Johnson now. Johnson looking, Fisher with the ball.
Good little back cut there by Harrell, unable to get the shot, but great little cut. Ball finds its way to the corner in the hands of Washburn. Dishes up for a 3-point attempt by Fisher. It's a little flat. Rebound by 14. That's Juan Santos of Paris. The Eagle ball looking to strike first.
Oh, and Ferguson almost stole that. They're going to call a foul on him. Be the first team foul for your Cats, and the first one on Ferguson.
He's just about a half a step too late getting there.
Yeah.
That will be his first foul. Picked one up early there at 7:20 mark. Ball skipped up ahead to 24. That's Jesse Wells, and down low, Sam Muldrow.
I think that was
draws the foul,
yeah.
And he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul's going to be on number 14, Noah Harrell. It'll be his first and the team's second.
I believe CJ got in there and blocked that shot.
Yeah, I think the contact come from down low.
Right.
Harrell's first shot by Muldrow was good. Eagles on the board first, second one up, and it's good as well. So Eagles off to a 2-0 lead, 7:20 mark here.
The Eagles kind of starting like the Lady Eagles in just nailing their free throws right off the bat. As your Bearcats are looking to get on the board here. Fisher with the ball in the corner. He's guarded by number 21, Muldrow. Carroll looking. Still hold on the ball. Across to Ferguson. Ferguson drives. Pump fake. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Out to Fisher.
Fisher draws the foul. Muldrow's shoe comes off. Nearly gets away. Foul's going to be on Sam Muldrow. It'll be his first and the team's first. And Colter Fisher, number 0 of your Booneville Bearcats, will go to the line to shoot 2. First one's off the mark, no good. Second one coming up. Cats are looking to build off of have a little better performance in that game against Charleston. Got a lane violation call, I believe, charge of the Cats, so basket will be no good. Finds its way into the hands of number 5, that's Connor Edwards, who has pressure in the backcourt by Harrell. Pass skip to the top and then back over to Edwards, skips it to the corner for the 3-point look that is no good. Falls into the hands of Johnson as he pushes it up the floor into the hands of Fisher. Fisher swings it to the corner for a 3-point attempt by Harrell, and it's no good. Rebounded by number 24, Jesse Wells. Muldrow brings the ball to the floor, kicks it back out to Edwards, who takes the little floater, no good, rebounded by Muldrow, and dishes it out. Back up top, over to the corner for a 3-point attempt by Wells, and it's off the mark, rebounded by Johnson.
Johnson with his 3rd rebound of the game tonight for the Cats. Fisher with the ball, has it knocked out of bounds by number 0, Bradley. Cats are trying to get on the board here with the 6:06 mark here in the first quarter. Still just a 2-0 game.
Ball's thrown to the backcourt and going to be brought up by Raiden Ferguson. Cats still looking for their first basket. We're at the 5:58 mark. Ball in the hands of Washburn, who back up top and finds his way into the lane to Johnson, who takes one too many step and travels. Shot does fall by Ferguson, but it is after the whistle, so it will not count. 5:52 to go, 2-0 lead for the Eagles.
Yeah, Paris comes in tonight 8-5 on the year. Your Booneville Bearcats come in 4-3. The Eagles' last game was December 30th against Mulberry. They lost 65-68. A close game there for the Eagles. Muldrow with the ball now. Number 14, that's Santos for 3.
Pretty good shot right there by
it
Santos, able to find the bottom of the basket to extend that lead to 5. Got a ball off the foot of 14. That is also Santos, and it will be Booneville retaining possession. It'll be their ball underneath the basket. They're on the baseline. Pass inbounds to Harrell, who dishes it back to Ferguson
for 3.
Ferguson hits the 3.
Who got that assist right there, Jake?
Noah Harrell, I believe,
Harrell
got the assist. That's a great looking shot right there by Ferguson to get your Cats on the board. 5-3 with 5:18 left to go in the first quarter. Said Booneville, the 4-3 record on the season. Paris Eagles 8-5.
Yeah. Cats are 0-1 in conference, Jake. So
yeah, 0-1. It's early in conference play. This would be a big pickup for your Cats if they were able to find a win tonight.
Be a very big win. The Eagles have come in, I believe, 2-0 in conference.
Another 3-point basket goes by Juan Santos. That'll be his second in as many shots. 6 points tonight for Santos as Booneville looks to answer. Ball's up the top of the key to Matson, who swings it down to Tillery. That's McCullen Tillery.
McCullen Tillery, yeah.
And Dakota Matson have now entered the game for your Bearcats. Coming onto the floor for Ferguson and Harrell, Noah Harrell.
Johnson driving over to Matson. Matson's looking. Got a man on the ground. That's Santos for the Eagles. Matson cuts and just off his fingertips there from Fisher.
Yeah, pass got in on him quick, just a little high. Had to go up and get it and unable to reel it in. It'll be a turnover for Booneville. Paris Eagle ball, 8-3. Eagles lead with 4:25 left to go in the quarter.
Bradley with the ball for the Eagles. Back up across to Edwards. Edwards back over to Bradley. Down to Muldrow. Muldrow with the spin. And going to
I believe he had a travel in there somewhere, and that's what they call a lot of spinning and twisting in there.
Say, yeah.
Booneville able to force the turnover there.
You spin as long as you got a pivot foot. You take that thing up.
That's right. Yeah. So the Booneville ball here. Fisher swings it down to Tillery, who drives baseline and goes up for three and gets a shot blocked.
By Santos.
And balls up the floor to Jesse Wells, who goes all the way and takes an attempt at the basket and falls no good. Rebound by Matson, who dishes up the floor into the hands of Fisher. Over to Washburn, who pump fakes.
Nice move.
Doesn't get it to fall, but Fisher comes in behind to finish it off. 8-5 now, 3:32 left to go in the quarter.
Edwards over to Bradley now. Bradley looking back over to Edwards. Guarded by Fisher. Down inside of Muldrow. Muldrow working. Back up to Bradley for three. And it is good. His first basket of the game. Makes it 8-5 with 3:15 left to go here in the first.
I've never seen as many nets wrap up on the rim. That's the fifth time already in this game, I think. The nets wrapped up around the rim. Johnson's got the ball. He attacks, goes all the way inside, unable to get it to fall into the hands of Jesse Wells, who pushes the agenda up the floor here, coast to coast, gets it to go and draws the foul. So Jesse Wells with the 2 points, looking to make it a 3-point play. Foul will be charged to McCullen Tillery. It'll be his first and the team's fourth, I believe.
Yeah. Looks like we got a timeout here. 30-second timeout by your Booneville Bearcats. Give you folks the standings right here. Once I get it to load, I went too far. Again, like Jake said, it's still early in the season. But the Paris Eagles, they're on top of conference right now, 3-0 on conference, followed by Charleston and Cedarville. They are 2-0. Then it's followed by Cossatot and Danville, sitting at 1-2 in conference. Then your Booneville Bearcats is 0-1, followed by Hackett and Two Rivers. So that's the way the conference is standing right now. Again, your Booneville Bearcats, they'll face Two Rivers the 10th of January. That game will be played down at Ola.
Stop at the Dollar General.
Yep.
Got something going on here. I'm not sure what the... I think we had a switch and clock keeper maybe is what we were doing there.
I think so, yeah, I wasn't sure. But looks like the situation has been resolved.
Jesse Wells to the line, looking to finish his 3-point play here. One free throw. He gets it to fall. Be a 9-point lead for the Paris Eagles, 14-5 with 2:57 left to go. Just under the 3-minute mark. Ball's in the hands of Fisher, dribbles it up, and good little back cut by Washburn for the easy 2-point basket to cut the lead in half, 14-7.
Washburn on the board for the first time tonight. Fisher with the assist. Wells with the ball. Looking. Cross pass down in the corner. Muldrow with the ball, working against Ferguson. Count the basket for Muldrow.
Good move by Muldrow. Just one big power dribble and goes up strong, able to get the 2-point play.
Looks like Noah Harrell's back in the game. Sorry there, Jake.
That's all right. Booneville looking to match the basket. Ball's in the corner to Fisher, who looks around, looks down low, ends up taking it himself. Skips it across to a wide open Harrell. One additional pass into the hands of Raiden Ferguson. Just off the mark. Rebound by Jesse Wells. Wells pushes the ball up the floor all the way to the basket. Takes one move. Little wild layup attempt. It falls no good. Rebounded by Mason Bradley of the Eagles. Offensive rebound. Back into Bradley's hands. Bradley swings it to Edwards down to the corner. The 3-point attempt by Santos is no good. Rebound Muldrow, who goes up for the 2-point basket. Last time we played, we had trouble on the offensive boards. We were on the defensive boards. Gave up too many offensive rebounds by the opposing team, and Paris off to a heavy start tonight.
Good cut there by Fisher. We'll have a foul called. Be on number 14, Santos. Yeah, last time we gave away too many second, third, even fourth and fifth opportunity shots.
Yeah, there was lots of times that a hard block out would have put an end to that, and a lot of turnaround going to the ball and can't get it to bounce our way.
Right. Fisher's going to make the first one. He's going to be 1 of 3 tonight on free throws. See if he can nail this second one here. Johnson's coming into the game for Washburn. Looks like number 3's coming in. That's going to be Aiden Carter. Manson is going to sit out with Washburn. Cats, Jake, rotating a lot of guys in early compared to kind of the last time.
Yeah, a lot more faces on the floor tonight.
Fisher with 4 points tonight closes the lead to 9. Bradley with the ball back up to Edwards, over to Wells for a 3. It's going to be off. Fisher is just going to let it go out of bounds. The Bearcats will take over with 1:14 left to go here in the first quarter. Fisher's going to bring the ball up just across half court, guarded by Bradley. Fisher will spin move behind the back. Should stay here, Jake, with the Bearcats.
Yeah, it'll stay here, punched out. Fisher will take it out on the baseline as Booneville sets up a play to get the ball inbounded. Skip pass all the way up to the top to Carter, who elects not to drive, dishes it back up to the top of the key into the hands of Johnson, who takes it, dishes out to Harrell for an open 3 look, and it is no good, but gets his own rebound. Second attempt is no good as well. Offensive rebound for Aiden Carter, his first stat sheet appearance of the game.
Yeah.
Dishes it, and Johnson attempts a 3 and doesn't get it to go. And the possession ends with a Booneville foul. That'll be against Noah Harrell.
It'll be his second foul of the night. Noah going for the rebound there. Manson's going to come back in. Looks like Noah's going to sit out the rest of the first quarter. You only got 40 seconds left to go here in the first. Eagles looking to add to the 18 points they've got already.
Yeah, it's been a good showing for the Eagles, especially from 3-point distance tonight.
Yes.
I don't know what their average is, but I know they've hit 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Not a lot of attempts as another one goes. That's Mason Bradley.
His
0.
second one.
Yeah, his second. He's an athlete, man. He plays baseball, football over there for Paris, and he's always one of the better players on the floor, court, field, whatever it is. He's a heck of an athlete.
Right.
Booneville looking to answer. Ball's up to the top of the key into the hands of Fisher. Dribbles with 6 seconds remaining. Gets the shot to go. Off balance attempt. Falls. The long heave at the end nearly falls off the mark by Connor Edwards, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Paris Eagles by 10.
Take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat basketball. All right, so tallied up some stats here. Leading scorer for the Eagles, there's actually 3 of them. Muldrow's got 6 points, Santos has 6 points, and Bradley has 6 points. Bradley and Santos both have 2 threes apiece. I hadn't tallied how many threes they've missed. I don't think if they have, they've missed 1 or 2, if that, Jake.
Yeah, they've I can think of 2 off the top of my head that were unable to fall for them, but the point being they've made a lot of them. They've got 21 points, and I'm willing to bet at least 15 of them have come from the 3 ball.
Yeah.
So been off to a hot start. Booneville looking to slow them down a little bit in the second quarter and cut into this lead before the half.
Hopefully they can do it. Cats are led by Coulter Fisher. He's got 6 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. C.J. Johnson hadn't got on the point board, but he's got 4 rebounds tonight. Washburn's got 2 points as well. Edwards for 3, no good, and it's going to be rebounded Good hustle by Fisher. He gets the rebound.
Passes it up
Nice.
the floor into the hands of Ferguson. That's moving up the floor quick.
That
No
was-
dribbles, 2 passes, 2 points for your Cats.
Manson with the assist there for you Bearcats. Looks like Edwards with the ball now for the Eagles. Muldrow, a little hard bounce on the floor, gonna have a whistle.
Foul is going to be on Raiden Ferguson. It'll be his second and the 5th team foul there. Foul occurred on the floor though, so it'll be Paris ball underneath as they look inside to Wells, whose shot is rebounded by Aiden Carter. Handed off to Johnson, who pushes it up the floor at the top of the key, looking for somebody to give it to. Finds Matson. Matson, skip pass over to Carter. Gives it over to Johnson. Johnson looks inside, nobody there, bounces it out. Takes it all the way to the basket himself for the quick shot and gets it to fall. 21-15, Cats off to a 4-0 run.
Johnson on the board for the first time tonight with his first points. Edward drives to the basket, loses the ball. Fisher with the steal. Up the floor, Fisher is going to take it all the way. Going to call a charge against Coulter. I'm not so sure about that.
That'll be Fisher's first foul.
Yeah.
Get him up to 6. Next one will put Eagles in the bonus.
And you're still relatively early in the second quarter, so you definitely don't want to let them have the bonus this early, as Bradley for another 3 misses. Rebounded by number 1. That's Watts.
Wells with the 3-point. It doesn't fall. Maybe we've jinxed them here.
Maybe so. Ferguson got the rebound for you Cats. Coulter up the floor, out to Matson for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wells.
In and out on the shot. Rebound by Wells. Pushes it up the floor all the way to the basket. Mid-range shot does fall over the hands of McCullen Tillery. I'm sorry, Aiden Carter. Paris on the board for the first time in the second quarter. Carter with the ball up top. Dishes it to Johnson, who takes the 3-point shot and doesn't get it to go.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what we're.
Did he give him a timeout?
Gave him a timeout.
How did he give him a? I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe I missed it, but
Yeah,
he would have had to have gained full possession of it
and they both had
to get it. And
Yeah,
maybe he did, and I couldn't see it from this angle, but it certainly didn't look like it from up in the nosebleed section up
say,
here.
from where we were at, he was close to being out of bounds. I think that's what Carter was suggesting to the ref. Was like, hey, he's out of bounds, but Paris able to get the timeout. They'll get the ball. Be a new shot clock, 32 seconds. They'll have the ball underneath the basket with 5:37 left to go here in the second quarter. They are up 23-15 of the Booneville Bearcats. Looks like the Cats still have the same guys out there on the floor. It's going to be Johnson, Matson, Fisher, Carter, and Ferguson. Edwards is going to bring it up the floor for the Eagles. Comes across half court. Bearcats going to settle to a 2-3 zone. Santos with the ball, back to Edwards, over to Wells. Watts with the ball now, back up to Wells. Wells drives out to Watts for 3. No good. Rebounded by Ferguson, his second of the quarter.
Johnson gets the pass and swings it over to Matson up top, who swings it over the side to Fisher. Fisher looks to attack and able to find his room to work. Chooses to take it, dribbles it around, and draws the foul. Got a lot of contact on the cut there, and Fisher able to get the call. It'll be Booneville's ball underneath. Looks like the foul was charged number 1, Maddox Watts.
Be his first one of the game, Jake. Cats with the ball. Johnson with it up top. Down low to Carter. Carter looking. Dribbles out. Guarded by Muldrow. Over to Manson. Down low to Ferguson. Pump fake. He's guarded by Santos. Little spin move.
Unable to get it to go, and it looks like the ball will stay in Booneville's possession here. It'll be off the Paris player, and Matson taking it out of bounds in the corner.
There's 15 seconds on the shot clock, so Cats got a little time to move, but they're going to have to get a shot up here pretty quickly. Johnson drives, looking, out to Carter.
Contact there by 21, that's Sam Muldrow. Just a little too much contact there is going to bring him with the 4th team foul, his 2nd of the game as he jogs off the floor. And Bradley, number 0 for the Paris Eagles, back on the floor.
Manson with the ball now for you Bearcats. Got a new shot clock, 30 seconds. Carter with the ball. Little starter step. He passes across the floor to Manson. Down low to Fisher. Knocked away by Watson. He's going to have his 2nd foul of the night.
Been a lot of fouls charged to Paris here in just the last minute. It was a 6-2, I think, when we come down on this end of the floor. Now it's 6-5, so evened out a little bit. Booneville applying pressure. Be their ball underneath their own basket at the baseline. Fisher finds Matson up top, who hands it off to Johnson. Johnson swings it around to Ferguson, who's back up top to Matson. Matson pulls up the jumper. It's no good, but there was a foul on the floor charged against Paris, and that'll even that count up at 6-6. Foul's going to be charged to Mason Bradley, number 0. It'll be his 1st. And again, the 6th team foul.
So within 3.5 minutes or so, Jake, the Eagles have evened the foul mark.
That's right. And Washburn, he takes an attempt at the basket. It's no good. Rebounded by Wells. Washburn now on the floor, came in for Aiden Carter, your Cats.
Looks like Wells with the ball, crosses it, shoots the ball. Mid-range jumper there by Wells.
Yeah, it's
his
a good
2nd basket of the night.
Good little shot by Wells, able to get over the top of Ferguson and find the basket. Johnson pulls up the quick 3, and it's no good. Rebound comes down in the hands of Bradley. Bradley passes it out to Wells, who attacks, and we've got a whistle. They call it carry, I believe. I couldn't see the call, but from the fans, but I would imagine that was what the call was by what it looked, how it looked. So 3:25 left to go in the half. It'll be Booneville with the ball down 10, 25-15 in favor of Paris.
It's like Manson with the ball now for you Bearcats. Over to Fisher. Fisher drives. Got a man wide open back there. That's Manson. Steps back for a 3. No good. Rebounded. Knocked away. Rebounded was by Washburn. Knocked away.
Yeah, it bounced around and found its way into the hands of Santos. Juan Santos hit 2 early 3s for the Eagles to get the momentum in their favor. Booneville looking to cut into some of that momentum as they play defense. Ball's in the corner into Santos's hands, and that one falls short. Rebound by Ferguson, who pushes it quick up the floor. It's 3-on-3 into the hands of a wide open Johnson, who just a little short, unable to get anything to fall tonight. But Jace Washburn with the offensive rebound is able to get it up and in. 25-17, 2:25 left to go.
Washburn with 4 points on the night and 2 rebounds. 3 by Wells, no good. Rebounded by, winds up in Bradley's hands.
Wells, the 3-point shot up top. It's no good as well, and we've got a foul. Charged to Booneville, I believe. It'll be on C.J. Johnson. I think it was just a little wraparound foul.
His 2nd.
I've got just his first on the thing. I can't remember. It might be. So that'll be the 7th foul, which will bring Paris into the bonus. Number 23, that's Xavier Martin. First time we've called his name tonight.
Yeah.
With the free throw attempt, and it falls. It's good. He'll get 1 additional.
Eagles was 50% with 2 of 4 a while ago, right before that 3. Still at 50% right now. Martin attempts the second free throw. And it is good. Martin 2 for 2 there. Let's see, Fisher with the ball now. 2 minutes left to go here until halftime. And he's going to have a screen by Washburn. And just a hair too much.
Yeah, it's a good look inside to Jace. Just overthrows him. Up against the wall, it'll be Paris ball. Now Booneville electing to put a little pressure on it. The half court, it's like a three-quarter press. As he works it down the floor and they look to trap, he's able to break it on the side and get a good look inside with an acrobatic layup attempt. Falls.
Edwards, I believe it was.
Yeah, it's Connor Edwards.
Fisher's going to have the ball and see what the Cats can do right here. Washburn saves it over to Matson, and it's going to stay with the Cats here.
Yeah, that ball was out on, I believe, Xavier Martin. Punched it out of the hands of McCollum Tillery. Be Booneville's ball, in my opinion, the worst place to take it out. When I coach basketball, I hated taking it out right there.
Be stolen away by Santos, or blocked by Ferguson. You say he got tripped up, Jake? I just happened to look up on that.
Yeah, he went up strong, and I think he got hit up high. It was a block, but I think he may have had a little contact there by Fisher as well, attempting to block it. So that'll take Bradley to the line to shoot 2 with his first one up, and it is good.
This is going to be Bradley's right here, 6th free throw of the night. And we're just still in the second quarter.
6th one is no good, though.
We'd like to see that.
Yeah. Ball's in the hands of Washburn. Swings it over to Matson. Back to Washburn at the key. Attacks the basket. Strong left-handed layup is no good. Rebound, Bradley. Bradley brings it to the other side, swings it back up to Wells. 44 seconds left in the half as Bradley gets an open look, and it is no good. We had a foul call on the floor, and that will bring Paris back to the line. Be number 14, Juan Santos on the stripe, looking to add a couple. Foul will be charged to McCollum Tillery as Santos' first shot falls through. Extends the score 31-17, 14-point lead with 34 to go, 39 to go.
Misses his second one. Fisher with the ball now. Over to Matson. Matson up top to Ferguson. Down low to Fisher.
Good little look right there. Just unable to get it to fall. Got the look he wanted. Good little pass inside, but just unable to get anything to fall. Paris is pushing up the floor, saving for that last shot, I'm assuming. Unless you get a good look at the basket, and that's what he does. Edwards takes it baseline and draws the contact. He'll go to the line for 2, 11.7 seconds left in the half.
It'll be Ferguson's third foul of the game. Misses the first one. Edwards looking for the second one here. Shot is up and it is good.
Cats will look to strike here at the end. They get a wide open look to Tillery, and I'm not sure. Off balance. I think he was just thought he had to hurry, and I'm not sure. But either way, Booneville's going to get one more attempt at it. There's 1.1 seconds left, so a second left to go here. Got Noah Harrell coming into the game for Washburn. He's a three-point threat, and that's assuming setting up a shot for him here. As the ball goes into Matson, who fires up a long one.
Nice three!
gets it to go at the buzzer, and that's going to give Booneville a little boost there to bring them within 12. Your score is going to be Paris leading 32-20 with an 8-minute timeout coming up.
And we're back here at Bearcat Gymnasium. Give you some halftime stats real quick. Halftime score is 32-20 Eagles over your Bearcats. Leading the Eagles got a couple guys with 7 points. It's going to be Bradley and Santos. Bradley's got 4 rebounds. Santos has 1. Wells has 7 points as well as 5 rebounds, followed by Muldrow. He's got 6 points and 2 rebounds. Muldrow's kind of quiet in the second quarter. See, maybe he cook something up and get going, but for the Bearcats' sake, I hope not.
Yeah.
For your Bearcats, Coulter Fisher, he's your leading scorer with 6 points. He's got 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Then Raiden Ferguson, he's got 5 points, 3 rebounds, and a block. Noah Harrell, he's got 1 rebound and 1 assist. And then Dakota Manson with the big 3 right before halftime, NBA range. He got 3 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist. And then Jace Washburn, he's got 4 points and then 2 rebounds. C.J. Johnson, he hadn't got on the board yet, Jake, but he's got 2. I'm sorry, yes, he has. He's got 2 points and 4 rebounds.
Yeah, he hit that one little floater there in the lane, and he's had a lot of looks at 3, man. He's just been a little short on everything. Hopefully this half he'll have a couple fall.
Right.
That's a good start as
nice.
Fisher gets a good look at the basket and makes a layup to cut the lead to 10.
Good assist there from Washburn. Edwards with the ball brings it up the court for the Eagles over to number 24. That's Wells. Bradley over to Edwards, to Wells, to Santos. Back to Wells, over to Santos, to Wells. Edwards with the ball, almost lost it. Wells drives. Kind of a European-style layup, I guess you could say.
Yeah, not a lot of pressure there on the inside to step over and take that lane away. Just able to kind of go in and get what he wants there. And Cat's looking to answer. Unfortunately, they throw it inside and it's picked. Wells ends up with it off the pass from Edwards and gets it to go to extend the lead. 36-22, 14-point lead. Booneville looks to answer. Fisher has the ball. Dribbles around the screen of Washburn as he rolls, doesn't get it. Pass up to Harrell, who looks for Washburn inside, and he's just a little long, a little high on the pass. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. Another turnover for the Cats.
Yeah, Cats have had a couple looks, but that's what, second, third time to Washburn. It's just been out of the reach of him. Just a little too high or just where he couldn't get it. Edwards with the ball, though. Santos for 3. And rebound by Washburn right there for your Bearcats. Looking.
Johnson pushes it up the floor quick and picked off by Paris defender, and Wells ends up taking it. Unable to get to go. Offensive rebound by Muldrow, who gets up and gets it to fall. Another 2-point basket. And a timeout will be charged to Booneville, and I think this is a good timeout.
I think so. You're down 38-22. You've only scored 2 points here in the second half, while, you know, the Eagles, they've had 6 points and looking to run away with it. So
yeah, they're a little out of control. They're moving quick. And I understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, we all understand that. We played. Any sport, you want to go quick, but there's a moment to go quick and there's a moment to go under control.
Right.
And Cats are forgetting that part up to this point. So I'm sure that's what Coach Ronnie Denton's talking to them about right now. Need to slow down the pace a little bit, one shot at a time. Basketball, man, a lead can evaporate in a hurry. You go down 2 or 3 times the floor, you hit a big shot, and suddenly you're back in it. And
right.
Sure, that's what he's told them here, and look for Booneville to hopefully respond coming out of the timeout, taking the ball out underneath their own basket.
Fisher's going to have the ball, brings it up the court. A little steady jog here from Coulter. He's guarded by Bradley. Fisher drives over to the right-hand side. One-handed pass across to Washburn for 3. I'm sorry, it's Ferguson.
Almost gets it to go on the second opportunity there.
Fisher with the rebound. No good. Fisher with another rebound. Coulter over to Noah. Noah for 3. No good. Jace Washburn with the rebound right there. That's Jace's second rebound of this quarter.
Yeah, and he's able to draw the foul of number 24. That's Jesse Wells.
Wells is first.
Yeah, and it'll be the first team foul. So it'll be Booneville ball, taking it out underneath. Officials having to talk to a couple of the players, make sure we're under control here. It'll be Booneville taking it out under their own basket, passes up and across the line will be brought back in by Ferguson. Ball is given to Fisher, who passes it to the Paris defender there into Juan Santos' hands. Be another turnover for the Cats.
Yeah. Cats need to kind of come up big here on defense. Bradley with the ball. See what we can do. Kind of a, I was going to say a 2-3 zone, but not really. That's number 21 there on the foul. That's Brown, the other senior for you Cats. Be his first foul, first team foul for you Cats. Muldrow makes the free throw. Fisher with the ball, brings it up the floor, looking to drive out into the corner, up to Washburn. Washburn drives. He's got Harrell open, and then just right behind him. And that's just, honestly, Jake, that's kind of been the story, it seems like, so far. I hate to say that, but it just.
Well, you're right. It hadn't been taking care of the ball tonight. Lots of turnovers on the offensive end. A lot of them are turnovers like that, just passes that have been a little offline and a little high, a little behind them, stuff like that. And it's proved to be an issue tonight for your Cats. Paris brings the ball back down the floor with a 41-22 lead, 19-point. As Muldrow drives in, Booneville gets away with a foul there, I believe, back in the hands of Muldrow.
Over to Santos now. Wells has kind of impressed me tonight, Jake, for the Eagles. He's got some quick, athletic ability, and not afraid to shoot and attack the basket.
No, he hasn't. I don't remember that kid from previous years. I'm sure he's been there. He's a senior.
Right.
I just don't remember him making this big of an impact.
Yeah.
He's had a great game up to this point. Foul was charged right there to McCullen Tillery. The Cats, it'll be his third foul, team's second.
Santos with the ball down to Muldrow. Muldrow working against Fisher. We're going to call Fisher for the foul there.
Yeah, wrap around, got him from behind, foul called. It was a good call.
Coulter's.
It'll be Coulter's third foul, team's third foul.
Coulter's going to have to watch it. Cats really can't afford to get him have another foul or anything at the moment.
No, Wells is able to get the back cut, and basket does not go, but he does draw the contact of Raiden Ferguson, who picks up his fourth foul. So Wells will go to the free throw line, looking to attack on two here.
Cats got three guys in foul trouble. As Wells makes the first one.
That'll extend the lead to 20 points, 42-22. The second one is up, and it is good as well. So we've got a intentional foul call here, charged to.
Foul called on number 3, Aiden Carter. His first.
I didn't see
They called it on
Carter.
Aiden Carter. I didn't see it. He's back. He said he shoved him, is what the official was explaining to Coach Denton here. I'm not sure. I didn't see the call or see the play there. First of the technical free throws falls for Santos. The second is up, and it falls as well, and it should be Paris ball underneath now after the technical foul. So it'll be 45-22 with 3:58 left to go. Paris has extended their lead to 23 points.
Yeah, the Cats hadn't had a very good third quarter. Eagles kind of just picked up where they left off. Muldrow with the ball. Over to Santos. Wells with it. He's got 6 points in this quarter alone. Santos with the ball again. Back up top to Edwards. Over to Bradley. Over to Wells now. Guarded by Fisher. Wells looking to drive down to Muldrow. Good ball movement by the Eagles.
We got a foul, though, charged
That's
against
good.
the Eagles. Yeah, and that'll bring the ball back for Booneville. Foul on Wells will be his second. Not in foul trouble yet for Wells, but it's nice to have him pick one up.
It's nice to have him, like you said, pick another one up.
Yeah, put a little pressure on him here, try to get him off the floor. Fisher, with the ball in his hands, dribbles up the middle of the floor, gets in, draws some contact. Doesn't get the call, but gets it to roll, gets a hometown roll. It falls for 2. That cuts the lead to 21 with 3:14 left to go in the quarter.
Wells with the ball, passes it down low, knocked away by Ferguson. Another turnover there by the Cats. Tillery throwing it back to Ferguson, but
Ferguson's dancing along that out of bounds line there and unable to get his feet in.
It's all right to be dancing, but just not dancing on the out of bounds line.
Not there. Ball's in Bradley's hands now, swings it over to Santos in the corner, guarded by Fisher. Back up to the top to Edwards, guarded by Harrell. Pass inside to Wells, one little bounce and unable to get it to go. Rebounded by Ferguson as he pushes the ball up the floor. Booneville's going to have to look to score and score quick, and that's what they do there with the long three-point attempt by Fisher. Long rebound falls into the hands of Edwards, who takes it coast to coast, misses the layup. Lots of contact down low. And the offensive rebound by Santos off of Muldrow's shot falls good. Score 47-24.
Fisher's going to bring it up the floor now for you Cats. Over to Manson. Down to Ferguson. Ferguson's in the corner guarded by Santos. Noah for 3. And it is good. Noah Harrell.
That'll cut the lead to 20. Positive pace moving forward here for your Cats. As Edwards brings the ball up the floor. Santos has it, dribbles it up to the top and hands it off to Wells, who looks down low. And Muldrow was able to draw contact and get the ball to fall through. 3-point play coming up. That'll be the 5th team foul, I believe, charged to Booneville.
Be on Ferguson's 5th.
Yeah, it'll be Ferguson's 5th foul. Playing early with 4 fouls there. And Ferguson will take it to the bench where he'll have to remain for the rest of the game. Washburn checks in for him. 3-point play complete. Muldrow knocks down his free throw.
Fisher's looking to drive to the basket, and he does. Tries the layup. Cats are going to keep the ball as Bradley was out of bounds for the Eagles. Have a minute and 37 seconds left to go here in the third. Eagles have opened up 50-27 against the Cats. Fisher for 3, no good. It's going to be bouncing around like a hot potato, but Eagles are going to have it.
Just unable to get much to fall from deep. I know Harrell hit one down the floor the last time, but for the most part, that's been the story of the night. Just hard to get a shot to fall, and that's shown with the 23-point lead of the Eagles. Minute 32 left to go in the quarters. Matson comes off the floor. It'll be Wesley Fonseca making his first appearance of the night, number 15 for your Cats.
Wesley's a sophomore for you, Booneville Bearcats. Bearcats have got quite a bit of sophomores on the team this year.
Yeah, they do, and they've got an athletic group of sophomores
Yes.
too. They're just a little underdeveloped here. As one of those sophomores, Jace Washburn, picks off that pass and takes it all the way, misses the layup, hits the bottom of the rim.
Edwards got the rebound, but good effort there by Noah Harrell to try to get the ball back. Edwards brings it up. We'll have a foul against Washburn. And kind of like the first half, Eagles are in the bonus, and we still got a whole nother quarter to go, Jake.
Yeah, that's been a high-scoring game on the Paris side here. A lot of fouls have come through. Had the intentional foul early. one of the Cats' leading scorers on the night. Raiden Ferguson has picked up his 5th, so he'll find his way to the bench for the remainder of the game as the first free throw fell and the second did not for Edwards, rebounded by Johnson. Johnson swings it up the floor to Fonseca, who finds Carter in the corner. Carter dribbles it back up top into the hands of Harrell. Harrell dribbles it inside, loses control of it, and gets a carry call. Be another turnover for the Cats. Paris ball, 51 seconds left.
Yeah, I think Muldrow just got enough hand on it when Noah was trying to spin there. Gets that carry call. We've got 43 seconds left to go in the third. Noah's guarding Edwards right now for the Eagles.
Yeah, a little man-to-man defense here for the Cats, looking to get a big stop, and he had a 5-second call up top.
Good job by Noah.
Yeah, it was, and Edwards with no intensity there, just willing to dribble.
Right.
I think he may have forgot about the 5-second call there, and Noah able to pick one up. So that'll be a turnover in favor of Booneville.
Right. Got the referee explaining the call to Edwards over there. Fonseca with the ball back to Johnson. 34 seconds. And the shot clock and the game clock's dead on. Johnson with the ball over to Harrell. Down to Washburn. Chase drives. Goes up, and it's no good. Rebounded by Carter. Carter goes up. Gets the foul, though, and that's why the Cats need right there.
Yeah. He went up and got it and just kind of fell back. If he goes up strong right there, he probably has a little better look at it. But either way, he's going to find himself at the free throw line. Foul will be on number 14. That's Juan Santos. First is no good there as Jesse Wells jogs back onto the floor. Santos will come off and catch a breather.
Cats are going to have to watch Santos. He's got 7 points in this third quarter.
Second free throw is up and good for Carter. Score will be 51-28. Shot clock is off. 15 seconds left to go. Wells takes it across the half court. Hands it off to Edwards up top, who dribbles around. He's got 8 seconds left in the game. Dribbles it inside and gets a good look and gets it to fall and one with the block call on Aiden Carter, number 3. Good look by Edwards there, able to dribble in and get the contact he needed. And his free throw was no good with 2 seconds left. We'll get one last heave by Johnson. Hits the backboard. It's no good, and that's going to bring us to the end of the third quarter. Paris with a big lead, 53-28. 25-point lead.
Take a little break. Be right back. You're watching Bearcat basketball. Back here at Bearcat Gymnasium. After 3, Eagles are up 53-28 against the Booneville Bearcats. For the Eagles, Muldrow's got 12 points, followed by Wells. Actually, Wells is going to be a leading scorer with 13 points for the Eagles. Coulter Fisher is going to be your Cats' leading scorer with, where'd it go, 8 points.
Booneville's going to get the quick turnover here out of the hands of Muldrow. The quick three-point attempt is no good by Madsen, rebounded by Paris. Edwards pushes the ball up the floor and throws it to nobody over on the side. Miscommunication on where Wells was going to go. It'll be a turnover there. 7:35 left to go. Cats trying to stay out of the mercy rule here at this point with a 25-point lead for the Eagles.
Johnson's going to bring the ball up. He's going to be guarded by Edwards. Johnson over to Carter. Carter's looking to drive. Harrell with the ball now over to Johnson, over to Manson. Carter for two, and it's good.
Gets it to go. It's a good shot by Carter.
Yes, it is.
Cats now are in the 30s, 53-30 with 7:05 left to go in the half, or in the game, I'm sorry.
Harrell's guarding Edwards. Muldrow with the ball now, guarded by Johnson. Washburn is guarding. Bradley going to have a walk there by Watts.
Yeah, just a little ahead of himself there. Feet got moving too quick. Booneville will take it. 23-point lead. Try to cut into this a little bit more here.
Cats just need to go on a little run. Like you said, it don't take long to get on a run and get going. As Johnson goes for three. Rebounded, though, by Muldrow. Over to Edwards. He's going to bring the ball up the floor, guarded by Manson. Cats tried to trap, didn't work.
Yeah, and just able to get to the baseline there and draw the contact. Aiden Carter.
Will be his third foul, I believe.
Yeah, I believe it will be theirs. That's going to take Connor Edwards back to the line. First one is up, and it is good. Bring up a second one here.
6:35 left to go here in the ball game as Edwards attempts the second free throw. No good. Johnson with the rebound.
Johnson's going to bring it up the floor. Next foul charge to Booneville will get Paris in the double bonus here. And there's a foul, but it's going to be called against Paris. It'll be their fifth. So it'll be Booneville's ball over on the side. Just the first foul picked up by Connor Edwards.
Johnson with the ball now for you, Booneville Bearcats. He's guarded by Edwards. Throws it over to Manson. Manson's guarded by Muldrow. Behind the back, over to Harrell. Noah drives, looking to the corner. Johnson for three, and count it.
Good little drive there by Harrell to set that up. And Johnson able to finish it off with a wide open look. That's a good looking play for the Cats there. Brings the lead back down to 21.
Wells with the ball now, guarded by Johnson. Good defense there by Johnson.
Yeah, but down low, Muldrow was able to slip in undetected. And
move him to 14 points on the game.
yeah. Johnson nearly lost the inbound there, but then does lose it there into the hands of Edwards. Edwards does a smart thing, steps back, pulls it back to set something up here.
He's going to be guarded by Manson. Edwards still looking down to Wells. Wells is looking to Muldrow. Muldrow moves out of the way. Wells drives, gets a little roll. And he's going to move to 15 points on the game. Over in the corner for you Cats, it's Johnson with the ball. Up top to Carter for three. Count it.
Banks open.
Banks open. Hopefully the Cats are going to be depositing some more of that.
Yes, depositing. Speaking of depositing.
Yeah.
First Western Bank.
That's right. I've been trying to get that pulled up on my phone.
Yeah.
Nice job there by C.J. Johnson.
Ball will be punched out of bounds by, I believe, Mason Bradley. Booneville will retain possession over on the sideline here. 58-36 with 4:33 left to go in the game. As Washburn comes off the floor, and I believe that Coulter Fisher has come back into the ball game for the Cats.
Johnson's going to have the ball guarded by Martin over in the corner. That's Carter back to Johnson. Johnson's guarded by Wells.
Got him trapped over in the corner looking for a 5-second call, and Booneville elects to take a full timeout. I believe they have got 2 left after this timeout. It'll be a 60-second timeout.
Hey, and while they're taking a timeout, let's take a timeout to thank our sponsors for the app and BoonevilleBearcats.com. Our exclusive broadcast advisor, like Jake said, the bank was open a while ago. Not the actual banks, but the bank on the backboard. That's First Western Bank. They've been serving our local communities for 110 years. Our premier sponsors, 5B Properties and B Plus Storage Solutions. You can see Calvin Bennett for your rental needs. Community National Bank. Let Brett Cook and staff take care of your banking needs. As well as Shelter Insurance and Agent Gerald Baker, S&W Home Center for all your hardware needs. The City of Booneville, a good hometown. Patriot Underground and Taylor Niedert. First Booneville, home of First Booneville students, First Booneville kids, Booneville Family Dental, Stacy Holbert Photo Art. You got your headset on, Isaac? Oh, no.
He said no, and I'm not putting it on.
Oh. Bearcats with the ball, inbound to Manson. Manson for two. Fisher there with the assist as Bradley brings the ball up for the Eagles. Over to Martin. He's guarded by Manson. Watts with the ball. He's guarded by Carter. Over to Bradley now. He drives. It'll be a foul against Johnson.
Yeah, I got his hand in there and got a hold of his arm, Bradley's arm. It's going to be his second, and that will be the 10th foul. This will be a 2-point attempt, but everything will be from here on out.
Right.
Eagles now in the double bonus.
Bradley misses the first one. That's good for you Cats.
Second one is up, and it does fall. 59-38. Paris leads. 3:50 left to go in the game. Harrell with a wide open look in the corner.
Down it.
Knocks it down. Good little shot there.
And
Net got stuck up on the rim again.
Jake, the Cats have, closed the score. It's 59-41 now. So,
Yeah, they've closed it in a little bit. It's an 18-point lead now for the Eagles against your Cats. Looking to steal it here and maybe knock down one more, get it a little more interesting. Watts is able to get the ball underneath and in
nice.
and out. Rebound goes to Harrell. Dishes it to Johnson, who dribbles it up the floor. Cats looking to strike quickly here as they get the ball to Harrell, who fires off another three and knocks it down as well.
And Noah Harrell.
Harrell can shoot the ball when
Yes,
he gets
sir.
hot. He's a good little shooter for the Cats. 15-point lead now, 59-44. The Cats have done a much better job here in the fourth quarter shooting the ball. We've got a timeout charged to the Eagles there.
Paris coach is not very happy with how the Eagles are performing lately.
No, and the thing is, this is something that I think Booneville needs to do a little bit more of is dish out to the corner, get some more three looks, something that we, when you're shooting well, it looks good. And I understand some nights you're off. First half we were off tonight. First 3 quarters of the game we were off, really. But we've definitely got the shooters. You've got Ferguson, you've got Harrell, Fisher. All them boys can have the potential to light it up. So Cats have done a much better job here in the fourth quarter with getting these open looks and striking quick.
Most definitely. So, and it helps to have 2, 3, and have a fourth guy that's going to surprise you shooting the threes every once in a while. If someone has an off night. Noah's catching fire right now. Like you said, we're going to the corners now. So look to see the Cats continue to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that has to be their game plan from here on out. You have to strike early or quickly, and then get down there and get some kind of sort of turnover. I expect to see the Eagles maybe pass it around a little bit up top, make sure they get a good look, but not necessarily take the foot off the pedal. That's a little bit of what they've done here in these last few seconds. And Booneville's on a little 6-0 run here.
We've got 3 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Bradley with the ball, guarded by Fisher. Wells with the ball. And now Edwards is going to drive, gets him in to go up. Bradley has it in the corner. Fisher knocks it away. Wells with it. Good defense there by the Cats, and Muldrow gets the Eagles on the board for the first time in a minute or so.
Fisher was attacking the basket there, got the pass and was taking it to the hole and slapped away from behind. It'll just be the 5th team foul though, so it'll be underneath the basket for Booneville. Pass up top to Carter as he gets the ball behind him into the hands of Johnson. Johnson, quick little pass over to the side.
Nice job by
gets
Fisher.
the ball. 61-46 lead for the Eagles. Cats cutting into that lead, 2:20 left to go.
Matson's guarding Wells. Wells looking to drive down low to Watts.
It's going to be a foul, charge to Harrell, just a little too physical.
Yeah.
That's going to be 2 shots for, is that Watts?
That's Watts, yeah.
Watts has gone to the free throw line for 2. His first one is up. No good off the back of the rim. Second one coming in, and it is good. It finds the bottom of the basket. 62-46. Cats looking to hit something early. Dishes to Harrell, who fires off a quick 3 and gets it to go. Boys got hot.
He has. That's his third 3 of the quarter. He's got 9 points in this quarter alone, and 9 for the game.
Lead is now down to 13.
Edwards is guarded by Fisher right now. Edwards is just moving the ball around. Wells with it, drives, loses it.
And that's
Carter's
what the
gonna
Cats
want it.
needed there. They want to continue to make things a little more interesting here. Fisher driving in, dishes out to the corner to a wide open 3-point attempt.
Nice job.
Johnson's able to get the tap in off of Matson's missed 3-point shot and cuts the lead to 11, 62-51 with 1:15 left to go in the game. Edwards pushes up the floor. Muldrow gets it, goes up with the acrobatic layup. No, once the foul call doesn't get it.
Ooh.
And Fisher fires a
bullet,
fastball.
yeah. Does he play baseball? That's a good arm.
He does not.
Oh.
Used to.
Ah.
So it'll be Paris ball, 1:04 left in the game, inbound to Muldrow, who dishes it back over here to Wells. Wells is going to slowly dribble it up, and we're going to need to get a little pressure on him and get it quick by Matson. Wells ends up, he gets a good look, dishes it to Muldrow, who draws the foul underneath.
Be on Carter's, probably.
Carter or Fisher, I couldn't tell. Looks like they chose Carter, so.
It's his
It'll
fourth.
be his 4th with 50 seconds left to go. Muldrow at the line knocks down the first. First of 2. Knocks down the second to extend that lead 64-51. 13-point lead.
Fisher for 3. No good. Carter with the, oh, yeah. I was hoping he didn't see that, but.
He nearly didn't.
Yeah.
It's a long rebound off the shot of Fisher. Carter unable to reel it in before it gets out of bounds. It'll be Paris ball. Booneville full court press here, something I expected to maybe see a little bit early on, and we haven't up to this point.
Knocked away by
Leads
Carter.
to a turnover here. They call the jump ball.
Gonna go
which
to the
will
Cats.
Go to the Cats. Good deal. Quick call on that jump ball too, because he just ripped it out of his hands.
Johnson's going to bring it up the floor. 31 seconds left to go in the game. Matson over to Fisher, and just out of the arms and hands of Fisher. Bradley with the ball. 23 seconds left now. Wells is going to be fouled by Johnson.
It's going to take Wells to the line for additional 2 here with 20 seconds left. Again, your score is 64-51.
Cats have made a push, but push. Jake kind of just come just a little too late.
Yeah, and the problem is about half of their offense is coming this quarter. It was a slow-moving game for them for the first 3 quarters, and they've come alive, got a little hot shooting the ball, but maybe it looks to be a little too late as some of the subs are now coming onto the floor. For your Cats, it looks like number 15, Wesley Fonseca, 21, Damari Poole. Matson, 22. I believe that may be Elliot Pinkard.
Yes.
Number 11.
Let's see, 11. Here we go. That's Bryce Eves.
Bryce Eves. Okay, I can't hardly see him. For Paris, number 3, Peyton Smith. Xavier Martin has come onto the floor. 44, Mason Reagan. 1, Maddox Watts. Colt Cobb is the 5th Cat. I couldn't see him behind the student section down there.
You got 5 seconds. Eves trying to rip the ball away from Watts. Martin with it, and that's going to be your final score, folks. 65-51. Eagles over your Bearcats. Bearcats made a valiant effort to come back. They was down 20 points.
25.
25 points, yeah. And Wanda Bluesen, they took the score off the board already. But by what, 9 points, I think? That's what we had closed it down to. So they made a valiant effort coming back. Waited just a little bit too long. Like you said, most of their points come in this quarter. Noah Harrell, he had 9 points in the game, 9 in this quarter. He had 2 rebounds in this quarter, 3 for the game. Coulter Fisher is going to wind up with 8 points for the game. Noah's going to be your leading scorer for the Cats. C.J. Johnson wound up with 4 points. Leading scorer, though, for the Eagles is going to be Muldrow. He got 6 points in this quarter alone, and that's going to push his total to 18 points for the game. Watts wound up with, 16 points for the game, so that's your 2 leading scorers for the Paris Eagles. Again, the next game for your Cats, Lady Cats, will be January 10th at down at Ola. I almost said Osceola.
I don't want to go back there.
We don't want to go back there. Good turnout, but that's a long trip. But next game will be January 10th against Two Rivers down there at Two Rivers. Got anything else, guys?
No. Nothing else here. We'll be back at some point for these basketball games. It's not every game that we do here, but we'll be back, I'm sure, for homecoming, I assume, coming up, and maybe a game or 2 else. So appreciate everybody who did listen, sticking with us. Had a good time.
Appreciate it for Isaac Brown, Jake Fennell. Isaac, you got anything else? All right. I'm Zach Austin. Lord willing, we'll see you next time. Remember, as always, it's a great day to be Bearcat.